Hey, good morning, Lincoln students. It's a great day to be back on Virtual Monday. This is our day we are transitioning back to a campus environment, but we will be doing that in a virtual format. So what I want to do today is give you a little video introduction of what to expect next in your EDU PEP 417 course here in the spring of 2020. You'll have a lot of questions. Hopefully I can put your mind at ease and we will be of what's coming next. We'll be working through this together, and there's going to be some questions that come up, and we'll answer those as they come. But let me start out with some basic information. First of all, the basic class transition format, moving from our face-to-face class into a 100% virtual online environment, is going to be in a weekly module format. So what does that mean for you as a student? Let me move my screen here and show this to you. When you log into your Canvas account, everything will be in Canvas for the remainder of the semester. There will be some external links to watch videos outside, usually through YouTube. Log into your materials, methods, and observations of secondary PE. It'll either be the EDU 417 or the PEP 417 tab on your student portal. And it'll look something like this. This is my instructor view, and it's a little bit different because I have editing preferences. But what basically I want you to look at is, if you look at these left tabs over here, there's your home that is going to go to your home page that gives you all the basic information and your recent announcements. Your announcement tab I expect you to use. I'll send out weekly announcements. I'll try to set those up on Monday. Try to read through those because that'll give you some basic information on what's to come for the week. I'll give you a basic calendar. Our original course syllabus is there. This next one right here is very important. This is modules. I'm going to set up the class in a module format. So let me go here to modules. The Start Here module is originally. All of our course material has the material from the first part of the course that we did. All right. And then when you scroll down, we will start with modules, and I will number those as the weeks of the semester. Spring break took a break there, and our extended spring break would have been week 9. So we have 7 weeks left of our semester. So we're going to start on week 10. I will not have a separate module for the finals week. That'll be included in the last week. So this is basically what it's going to look like. I need you to go to module 10 for this week, and then module 11 for next week. In module 10, I'm going to have several different pages. There'll be an introduction page, and on the introduction page, when you look through that, it's going to give you some basic information, our introduction, what module 10 includes, and our big ideas. If you scroll down a little bit further, you're going to have your module 10 or weekly objectives. These are the things we will do, try to put into language to be a student objective. It's not a 3-part performance objective. It is the things that you will be able to do. All right. The next heading will be your readings and materials. And this is the things you should do during the lesson to prepare you for the assignments. First of all, you'll see watch the transition informational video, which hopefully you're getting now to watch, so you're seeing this. I will weekly on Monday put a module up for the week and a module video. So I'm going to explain a few things. If there's a presentation in several of them that we would have done in the classroom, I will do a classroom presentation in this format via video. You're expected to watch all of the videos by the end of the day, Tuesday. We would have normally had a class meeting on Tuesday morning, so you need to take that time in your schedule and watch the videos. They're not going to be 2 hours or anything. Most of the videos will be shorter in time. The coaching videos later along will probably be closer to an hour, hour and a half each module. All right. So, and then I'll give you some reading assignments. We do not have any more information to read in the textbook. So even if you don't have the textbook, you'll be able to read this. I'll basically put links, or it'll tell you to read the assignment handout within the information. And the last thing, I know my video head is here on the way, was going to be your assignments. So I will list out your assignments for the week. I will put when they're due, and all assignments, unless otherwise noted, are due by 8 p.m. on the due date. Please do not be late. Please work ahead. All right? So that is what a module looks like. At the bottom, you will have arrows to go to next. The next one I'll generally be our video and links to readings page after your basic information. And then if you follow through, you'll be able to go to the different assignments. So I will put things in order of what you should do that week. All right, hopefully that puts you at mind. All the assignments will be listed in assignments, but if you go to the modules, I'll have them connected to each module, so they'll keep them in order. You can look ahead some on the assignments. What I want you to do, when you look at a module, when the week opens, go ahead and check Monday to see if I've added anything. I'm working frantically to try to create the rest of the semester. So I will, this week I have Module 10 open. Hopefully by the end, by next week when we open Module 11 on Monday, I'll be able to open a couple modules ahead. But it takes a little while to create all of this pertinent information. All right, so it's your duty to, on every Monday, check your announcement and check the module. And the module on Monday for that week will be updated, and I won't make any changes after Monday unless it's just adding some information to clarify things. All right, hopefully that helps you. Let me switch back to our agenda. So here's our student expectations. Pretty simple. On Monday, you need to check your announcements and read your announcement module and open the module and start working on it. I know class doesn't start till Tuesday normally, so I will expect you by the end of the day Tuesday to read all assigned readings, which are going to be links or documents that I provide you, no textbook, and watch all the video presentations for the week's specific module. Most of them will be pretty short. There will be a few longer ones when needed. Right? You're also expected when in the assignments, when I say look ahead at future assignments, go ahead and look ahead, because it might be something that it takes you a while to get together, so you might not be able to finish it in 2 or 3 days if you don't look ahead. So make sure you look ahead at assignments, and like I said, I'm going to try to get them posted. My goal is to have the entire course pretty much developed in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So you'll be able to start working ahead if you want. All right, and complete all assignments by the deadline, and that is 8 p.m. on the day due. You can turn in assignments early. I ask for you to do that. It'll be a lot of time for me to get feedback when all these assignments come in a virtual format. All right, so here's your assignment information, some of the questions you've probably been asking. What about the course portfolio? How am I going to turn that in if I can't come to campus? We are going to waive that assignment for this semester, so you don't have to worry about the course portfolio. I would, though, create on your flash drive, USB drive, hard drive, however you save your material, I would create a folder for EDU or PEP 417 and keep all your information in that and make yourself a virtual portfolio to use in the future, but you won't have to turn that in. Next, how do we do observations? Everywhere's closed, Dr. Kish. I understand this. Due to the fact that most schools are closed, the Boys and Girls Club, different settings, Lincoln University for everybody working with the sports team, those things are closed for the time being, probably for several months. We are going to waive the observation, but in its place, I'm going to develop over the next week a final assignment. The final assignment will be based on if you're a PEP or EDU student. There will be some differences, so I need you to pay close attention to that. And it will be based on how many observation hours you had and turned in at the midterm. If you've already completed 10 or more, you will have one assignment. If you've completed less than that based on your assignments, you will have different parts of the assignment to do to be able to earn full credit. So by doing this, we will waive the observation assignments that were due near the end of the semester. So you won't have to turn in the worksheets. But I will have an individual email I'll send out to you explaining what your expectation is based on your class, as well as how far you made it along. So check the assignment. I'll put that information out in Module 11. So next week you'll get an email on that. Next, lesson planning. How do I lesson plan? All right. We will have a video presentation available to discuss co-teaching methods. We won't co-teach, but you'll need to learn the methods, as well as how you plan a creative lesson. So in Module 10 and 11, we will develop a creative lesson plan focused on NASB Standard 2, 3, or 4, and I have assigned you a topic. So make sure you look at your assigned topic. And over the next 2 modules, we will work on planning for a lesson. Next, how am I going to teach a lesson when I can't even teach? What I did was I developed a lesson with no participants. I actually have 1 participant to show some of the different things. But I'm going to prepare you on how to complete a lesson with limited or 0 participants. All right. So that will all be done sometime by week 11. I'll have that information up, and your video teaching presentation will be done in module 12. What's that mean? Yes, you will have to videotape yourself explaining how you would teach a lesson, and if you have access to another person or people to help you, you are more than welcome to use them in your demonstration. So I will provide an assignment guideline on how to do that. You will videotape it, upload it and convert it through YouTube and turn in your assignment that way. So I'll give you all kinds of details on that coming soon. I'll get those to you in module 11, and that videotape assignment is due in number 12, module 12. So here's our tentative course and topic schedule. Let me roll down so you can see that. Module 10 starts on March 23rd, which is a Monday. This transition information, we'll have our co-teaching methods lecture, and an assignment on that. And then we will start our creative lesson planning. The video will go over that, and there'll be 2 assignments to get you rolling. On this lesson planning, turn in your assignment on time so I can give you feedback, so then you can work on the next lesson. I'll strive to get feedback to you on a daily basis. Module 11 will open on March 30th. The creative lesson planning replaces your co-teaching lesson plan. We'll go over how do you teach with no students. So that's basically how you would practice teaching if you were to practice before you went in and did a lesson, which I suggest you should have done the first time. And then we will introduce the final assignment. That'll replace the observation and assignment. I said there'll be some general guidelines, but that'll be on a case-by-case basis, determined by if you're a PEP or an EDU student and how far you made it in your observation by spring break. And then we will introduce the creative lesson video presentation on module 11. Module 12 starts on April 6th. We will have our creative video presentation due at that point, so you'll have all week to work on that. And you will do a reflection on your own video, and I will provide you with a lesson worksheet to do that'll be an assignment in Canvas. So you'll get all of Module 12 to focus on your video development. Module 13, it starts on April 13th, and we will start our coaching presentations for Module 13, 14, and 15. We'll introduce yourself to the coaching profession, some roles and legal duties of a coach. And then I will also introduce the coaching philosophy paper that will be due during week 15, and you can start working on that. The thing with that is you will probably need the videos and the information from Module 14 and 15 to create your coaching philosophy paper, but I really plan on having those modules up early if I can get to the development. All right, Module 14 starts on April 20th. It is focused on coaching. We'll talk about things such as a code of ethics, building team culture, and developing a purpose. We will have an assignment on developing your personal purpose for coaching. Module 15 will also include the final module. I won't have a separate module for finals week. So that starts on April 26th. We will wrap up our coaching presentations. That'll be on practice planning, team rules, parent communication, philosophy. Your coaching philosophy paper will be due. Your final assignment, which replaces your observation assignment, will be due that week, but you really should work on that once I give it to you in Module 11. You can turn that in early. The assignment will be open early. And then you will also have your course post-test, and that is identical to the course pre-test. It'll be a quiz on Canvas, and I will send you a due date on that. There will not be a cumulative final. There won't be a big final exam, but there are things weekly you need to do to complete our learning objectives for the course. All right, let me roll back up to next. That is our tentative course schedule. What's next? What should you do next as a student? As soon as you get done with this video, get started on Module 10. Go open Module 10 like I showed you how to do. and I'll go ahead and reopen that. Roll down to the modules over on your left side menu. Find module 10. It'll probably look a little bit different on yours. Start off with the introduction. Look at the introduction and then follow page by page. At the bottom, let me move this a little bit if I can. On the very bottom of your screen, you should see previous and next buttons. So once you finish each page, you can click the next button to move along. All right. And then make sure you use these videos. Some of this is blank because I'm doing the videos right now. There will be right here a link to a YouTube video. I'm encoding all of my videos through YouTube. All right, let's wrap up today's information. Make sure you're looking at your creative lesson plan schedule. So we will start working on our creative lesson number 2, which replaces our co-teaching lesson. And here is the full schedule for that. I wanted to go over that. You'll have a creative lesson number 2 ideas assignment will be due this Thursday on, do I have the date wrong? On the 26th. And this assignment, had the date wrong on that one. Creative lesson assignment is due on the 26th. Get that in by 8 p.m. I will strive by the time you wake up Friday morning, as long as you have the assignment in on time, to have you feedback so you can start working on the lesson concept assignment number 2, which is due Sunday the 28th. Your lesson planning number 2 worksheet assignment is due Wednesday, April 1st. You will use your feedback from the concept assignment to develop your worksheet. Just like the individual worksheet, you will take your worksheet and then turn that into a full lesson plan, and that will be due Sunday the 5th. All right, when we get into our last week here of the lesson development plan in Module 12, you will do your creative lesson video presentation by the 12th on Sunday and your reflection of your own video on Sunday, April 12th. All right, I'll come up and wrap up our introduction transition video. I have virtual office hours scheduled for you. If you need any assistance, try to email me during these office hours. Be as specific as you can, and I will email you back. And if we need to, we will schedule a Zoom video conference to walk you through things, or possibly a phone call. The first thing I'm going to ask you is, did you read the assignment information? Did you watch the videos? If your answer to that is no, I'm going to redirect you back to that. All right, and then from there on, I'll do everything I can to help make this a great semester. So my virtual office hours, Monday and Tuesday, 9:30 to 1:30, and then Thursday from 10 to 12. Any other time would be by appointment. So if you have some questions, if you want to email me or get with me, I should be able to pretty quickly get back with you during those office hours. Any other time outside of that, I'll do my best to get back with you, but please allow 1 to 2 days, business days, for a response. I will probably be virtually available Monday through Thursday most of the time, and on the weekend it'll be hit and miss. All right, hey, try to take a mental approach that I still want to learn all of the things I was supposed to in this class so I could be an effective professional. You want to be prepared when you go out in the field. So just because we're on an online environment doesn't mean you're going to stop learning. It means you're just going to learn in a different method or modality. We're going to do everything we can to get the course learning objectives in for you through this method. You'll lose a little bit of observation time where you can actually see things done in the field, and you won't have the opportunity to teach with your full class. But we're going to try to substitute some different assignments to help you get as much of that as you can. Hey, get started on Module 10. If you have any questions, I'm only a click away. Have a great day, and hopefully this informational video helped answer some questions you might have and is preparing you for the transition.